Hey guys, my name is Whitney, and welcome to the newest edition of Do for One. With Do for One, we ask what would it be like if we could do for one person, family, or organization, or community what we wish we could do for many. We wanted to see the difference we can make when we all do good together. Today, we are going to tell the story of Bryan Ocanas. Bryan is a member of the U.S. Air Force and stationed here at Luke Air Force Base. We are going to hear a little of Bryan's story and some of the challenges he and his wife Marisol have faced, and the added challenges on the military because of COVID-19. And who knows, we may have a few surprises along the way.
So Bryan, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm Bryan Ocanas. I have a wife and a 2-year-old baby. My wife's name is Marisol, and my baby's name is Elena. We're originally from Texas, Dallas, Texas, and we moved out here because I'm in the military. I'm in the Air Force, so I've been in the Air Force for 2.5 years. And yeah, that's a little bit of me.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
You seem like, okay, so why did you join the Air Force?
At the time, I was young, and I needed, I was gonna get married, and I was like, I need a stable job. I was gonna start a family, so I was like, I knew if I stayed back home, there really wasn't many opportunities, so I had to do something. And I was like, I guess the Air Force is my best option, and good money and travel.
And so you jumped in head first. Yeah. And how old were you?
I started the process whenever I was 17, but medical issues and other things like that kind of delayed it. So it was like a year until I actually was able to ship out. So I was like 18 and a half whenever I shipped out.
18 and a half, were you married?
Yeah.
18 and a half, married, and now
baby too.
Baby, yeah. And a baby.
Yeah.
And you just said, I want to go. Have you ever been outside of Texas much? Outside of Texas much before then?
Some, not too, kind of the surrounding states, but I'd never been. I'd been to California for our honeymoon, but other than that, I hadn't really been far out from Texas. So.
Okay, and so you finished basic, and then next thing you know, you guys are shipped to Arizona.
Yeah, so they gave us our orders, and we had to wait like a couple of weeks, and yeah, computer said Arizona. I didn't really know anything about it. I didn't know where Arizona was or anything, so I didn't really have any expectations. But
so I know everybody's dying to know, had you seen a cactus before moving to Arizona?
I had.
Yeah. Because I had. And so
really?
The first time I saw a cactus was in Arizona.
Yeah.
Tell us about Marisol and Elena. So your wife and your daughter.
So they're in Texas right now. Okay. My wife is going to school in Texas. So she's been over there since February. So it's been a couple months. So that's been hard. I haven't seen the baby in a while.
Yeah.
But it's for the best, better future, things like that. But
how did you and Marisol meet?
In church.
In church.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was she's a little older than I am. So I was like 8 when I first met her.
How old was she?
She was a couple years. She was like 11 or 12.
So y'all met when y'all were 8.
Yeah.
And now you're how old?
I'm 20 now.
So you didn't marry your high school sweetheart. You married like your elementary school sweetheart. That's cool.
Yeah.
And so just tell us about them. Like, we want to know, tell us about Marisol and Elena. Like, what do they like? What do they love?
Oh,
we
man.
For fun?
For fun, we watch movies. We love singing. My wife loves karaoke. So, yeah, we karaoke a lot. We lived in an apartment for a while, so I'm pretty sure the neighbors didn't really like that at night. But my daughter is beautiful. She's big now. My parents and her parents really don't speak a lot of English. So she's learning a lot of Spanish right now. So hopefully when she comes back, we can keep talking to her in Spanish so we can keep the language going.
Yeah. So, and you told me, I want to say that you guys only speak to Elena in Spanish at home, right?
We try to, yeah. It's hard just because me and my wife talk a lot of English to each other.
Yeah.
So that's kind of all she hears. But whenever we specifically talk to her, we try to keep it Spanish so we can keep going. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And so Marisol's first generation American too, as well.
She is, yeah.
Very cool. Where is she from?
Her parents were born in El Salvador.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was born in Virginia.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
we're in Virginia. Y'all met in obviously like children's church or Sunday school in Texas.
Yeah.
And you're Arizonians now.
Yes, sir.
That's cool. So, I'm gonna look at some notes real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously you said they're in Texas, and she's in Texas. What for?
She's going to school.
She's going to school.
Mm-hmm.
So how is obviously we're the new hot spot for COVID-19, but how has COVID affected your job?
The base is in lockdown right now. So
so what does lockdown mean?
So we couldn't, for a while, we couldn't leave like the 100-mile radius of the base.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
you had to be within 100 miles of a year, basically.
Basically, and then just a little bit ago, they switched it to the state. So we could go to the state borders, but we couldn't leave that area. And then recently, a couple of days ago, they switched it to so they're called green states. So I guess based on the cases or how the state is looking coronavirus wise, you can go to it. So I know Arizona's one and Texas is one. So hopefully I can make it home here soon.
Yeah. What's it been like being away from them? Because how many months have you guys been away?
Since February. So what, like 5, 6?
Yeah. Have y'all been together any since then?
My wife came for a weekend.
Okay.
So we were able to spend the weekend together. That was really, really nice. But I haven't seen the baby since they left the first time.
Oh wow. So as a dad, how do you feel?
It's hard. So the only time we'd ever been away had been basic training. So it's only 2 months, you know. So that wasn't too bad. And I mean, you didn't have your phone or anything, and you were busy all day. So you're occupied. But now, you know, all you think about is, you know, wanting to see your family. So
yeah. What's been the just toughest part of all of this?
The baby.
Yeah.
The baby. You know, I told my wife that I wouldn't mind just FaceTiming her, but just not being able to see the baby grow, you know, play with her and things like that. It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all FaceTime a lot?
All the time. Yeah. All the time.
What's it like FaceTiming with your baby? With your what, 2-year-old?
That 2-year-old. Bittersweet. Just because you're able to see her, she still knows who I am. She calls me daddy and everything. So it's really good to see that she still knows. My wife's done a really good job of keeping her kind of knowing who I am and things like that. But then again, you just see her and you wish to hold her and give her kisses and yeah.
So if you could describe Marisol in one word, like if you wanted everybody watching in who Marisol is, what she's like, what would you say? It could be a couple words. It doesn't have to be one.
I'd say very loving, compassionate.
Yeah.
Your best friend. You know, she's very she's a good person to be around. You know, easygoing. It's very easy to get along with her and be your friend. So.
And so you saw that we did this thing called doforONE?
Yes, I did.
And so, what we do is we find one story, one family, or sometimes like one organization, and we do for one what we wish we could do for many.
Mm-hmm.
And so this month, because of God's faithfulness and the generosity of so many people, you guys are our recipients. It'd be so much easier if I didn't know you. And so what Ocanas going to do is we're gonna fly Marisol and Elena in, and we're gonna put you guys up for a week in the wigwam. All expenses paid. We're gonna pay flights. We're gonna cover the hotel stay, and then we're gonna get you guys a babysitter for a night. So you guys can go and do whatever you want to, and we're gonna give you guys money for food, and you guys get to stay in the resort, hang out. We're gonna rent you guys a car if you need a car.
Nice.
And you guys can do whatever you want. But here's the thing, we know, and I remember talking to you on Father's Day. We were sitting at Angela's, and you were talking about how tough it's been, and how I could just tell it's hard.
Yeah.
And so this was what we wanted to do for you guys. So we're gonna fly the girls in, and you guys get some time together just to relax, have fun, and enjoy being together.
I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss of words, man. I can't thank you enough, man.
Well, it wasn't me. It's a lot of other people.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I don't know. There's a lot of emotions going inside of me, but happy for sure. I couldn't I couldn't expect this. This is crazy. So Jordan and Whitney in the church, they paid to get you to come out here and for a week and visit and get a hotel and pay for a babysitter. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, girl? Hey. So listen, we your man has missed you so much, and so we know this has been tough and crazy, and the travel restrictions. We know it's been hard for you guys. So what we wanted to do was, and Bryan will give you the details, but we're gonna fly you and Elena out here. We're gonna put you guys up in a resort. Everything's paid for by Hope Valley. We have a babysitter lined up for a night. And then you guys can go out to eat, date nights on us, and date night on us. So we just want you guys to know that we know it's been hard, and we wanted to do for you guys what we wish we could do for many in this season. Yeah.
Because of God's faithfulness and the generosity of you and so many others, we were able to make an impact on Bryan and Marisol's life. We want to say thank you to so many of you who have helped us do for one what we wish we could do for so many. We also want to say a special thank you to all of our servicemen and women that protect and serve us so well.